Okay, welcome to Satsang. Satsang today has no particular theme like it often has, and I'll tell you why. Because today, quite recently as a matter of fact, about a few hours ago, I received an email, and I also received two other emails that correspond to it. So I thought, well, it would be good to discuss it. It has to do with what's been happening lately, regarding Shelley Yates.
Yeah.
You've heard of her? Okay. So, and these three letters were very, very similar. This is what it said just a few hours ago. I'm puzzled. Within the past few years, I've been reading about the illusion of the world and that there is nothing wrong and the world is a dream anyway. Your teachings attested to that. Now you encourage listening to Shelley Yates and the Hour of Connection to heal the world. Can you please clarify this contradiction? Because I can't make sense out of it. With thanks for everything. Anonymous. Okay. He's correct. We do not heal the world because the world is a dream. The world is the mind. So, what is the greatest healing? When we heal the body, we feel good. When we heal fear is very important. But the most important healing of all is healing our ignorance of who we are. That is the healing. And so the reason I encouraged it was because of that meeting at that particular time. Because I know the power of it. I have seen the power of it. I remember we had a woman with cancer of the stomach, and she was terribly afraid, and we held hands together as a group and we focused on her. And she told us, and one time we did it when she was in hospital prior to her operation, and she said, I felt a peace, I felt a surrender. Another time we prayed for an elderly lady, and at that particular time that we did, her daughter was here and we contacted her, and she said she felt greater peace and surrender at that time. So there is power in connection. There is power in oneness. When we get together and really send the energy, that means a lot. So my interest was not so much in Shelley Yates and the miracle of her recovery with she and her son, because it is extraordinary miracle, but I'm not interested in anything that is extraordinary. What I'm interested in what is ordinary, because the miracle really is right here, talking, sharing, experiencing. That to me is beauty. That to me is the miracle. But what I found was very beautiful about that was that hour that everybody got together, you see, and shared that energy. So this is it. We always go back to oneness, We have to go back to oneness to recognize the connection. That there isn't you or me. There is only one of us. There is only one consciousness. This is the hardest thing to realize, to recognize, because it is so simple. I'm not trying to play with words. Truth is so simple. Did you know that to live the truth is the simplest thing there is? All you have to do is be yourself. Be here now. But why is it that we love misery? And we work hard at it. We look at most relationships, how they they sabotage it. You sabotage yourself. You work hard at being miserable, at being depressed, and getting your own way, and not liking this or that, or I'd like it to be this way. Oh, no. Okay, you go back and forth. Okay, that's hard work. You see? And why is that? Why is the ego so difficult? Because it doesn't exist. So you have made an image of yourself, and you've made it so real, but it cannot work because you're living from an idea, from an illusion of a me. And that creates all the problems inherent in humanity, inherent in the world. When you don't know who you are and you live from this ego idea, then you're driven for power, because the substitute for love is power. And that's why the quote, the world situation is like it is. It is me first, Why do we want me first? Because that's all we know. But here is the paradox. The me is all you can ever know. But where is the me? And that is the beauty. When you start looking at where this me is, you'll find that it's nowhere and everywhere. You see? And then you begin to feel your connection. You feel your totality. Where do we go from here? You know, I was just saying a while ago how simple it is to know the truth. Okay, let's start. Okay, the most important, noble, sacred thing you can ever do is to see things as they are. Okay? To see things as they are, not as you want them to be, not as you think they are, but as they are. So this means if I'm thinking something and I stop. Okay? What is a thought? It's just a thought. So the moment I look at the thought, what do I see? A thought. But a part of us, if it's negative, we try to get rid of it. Oh, I shouldn't be thinking this thought. And now we've created a monster. You see? An ego trying to get rid of its own thoughts, which is ridiculous, which is redundant, and it creates a lot of pain. For example, you feel you're always having a dialogue with yourself. Oh, they did this and they did that, and I wonder how it was, or how does this happen? Story. You see? Look at what is. Really, stop for a moment. What is happening? It's a story. Did you know that the moment you see it as a story, you are free of the story? But you don't make it a story. No, you have to work hard. Oh, this is me, this happened to me, this is real. You see? And that causes the suffering. So we're constantly identifying with the part of us that really doesn't exist at all. Like I repeat Asagiola most of the time. He said 95% of all our energy is spent maintaining, defending, and protecting an image, a self-image. And all it is just imagination. It is not real. And so this is what's happening. But what if right now we look? We just look. Really. Just look right now. What are you? Forget the word who are you. We've done it often enough. The mind is almost in a groove with it. What are you right now? Right this moment. Seriously, I'm asking. What are you? Feel it out. Not something you've read or something you heard Burt say, but feel it out. What are you right now, right this moment?